Chapter 1. A star falls from the sky. Lily was fast asleep when a soft glow flickered through her bedroom window. At first, she thought it was the moon, but this light was different. It twinkled and shimmered, almost like it was calling to her. Curious, she tiptoed out of bed, slid her feet into her fuzzy bunny slippers, and peeked outside. That's when she saw it, something small and glowing lying in the middle of her backyard. Lily's eyes widened. A shooting star? She whispered. In my yard? She hurried outside, the cool grass tickling her toes. As she got closer, she gasped. It was a star. A tiny, wobbly, glowing star no bigger than a teacup. It flickered weakly, its light fading in and out like a firefly trying to stay awake. Lily knelt down beside it. Hell, she said softly. Are you okay? The star wiggled, bounced, and then pop! It blinked two tiny eyes open. Ah! The star groaned. I don't feel so twinkly. Lily's mouth fell open. You can talk? The star sighed. Well, of course I can talk. I'm not a rock. Rocks don't talk. Lily giggled. That's true. The star wobbled again and looked up at the sky. Oh no, oh no, oh no. It bounced around in a panic. I fell right out of the sky. Lily tilted her head. Can't you just fly back up? The star stopped bouncing and let out a dramatic sigh. If I could, I would, but stars don't have wings and now I'm stuck. Lily frowned. Well, we have to get you back up there before morning. She pointed at the horizon. If the sun comes up, won't people see you? The little star shivered. It's worse than that. If I don't get back before sunrise, my glow will fade away forever. Lily gasped. Forever? The star nodded sadly. Forever, ever. Lily's face grew serious. Then we don't have a second to lose. She held out her hands. Come on, I'll help you. The star hesitated. Are your hands sticky? I once got stuck to a sticky hand and it was a whole thing. Lily laughed. Nope. Clean hands, promise. The star let out a little sigh of relief and hopped into Lily's hands, warm and soft like a glowing marshmallow. All right, Lily said with determination. Let's find a way to get you home. And with that, the adventure began. Chapter 2. The journey begins. Lily held Nova gently in her hands as she walked across the yard, thinking hard. Okay, so if you can't fly up on your own, maybe we could build a really, really tall ladder? Nova gave a tiny bounce. Do you have a ladder that reaches all the way to space? Lily paused. Not exactly, but my dad has one that goes almost to the roof. Nova wobbled in her hands. That's not very spacish. What else you got? Lily tapped her chin. Maybe balloons. If we tie a bunch of balloons to you, they'll lift you right back up. Nova wiggled excitedly. Ooh, that could work. I once saw a birthday party on Earth, and those balloons went way up high. Lily nodded. Exactly. We just need to find some balloons before sunrise. But as soon as she said it, she frowned. Wait, it's nighttime. Where are we supposed to get balloons? Nova sighed dramatically. That's a very good question. I don't suppose you have a balloon tree? Lily giggled. Nope, but I know who might have an idea. She turned toward the big oak tree at the edge of the yard. Perched on a low branch was Oliver the owl, his fluffy feathers puffed up as he snored softly. Lily cupped her hands around her mouth. Oliver, wake up! Oliver squawked and flapped his wings in surprise. Who, what, where? He blinked at them with his big golden eyes. Oh, it's you, Lily. Why are you awake at this hour? And why are you holding a star? This is Nova, Lily said. They fell from the sky and we need to get them home before sunrise. Oliver tilted his head. Fell from the sky? My! That doesn't happen every night. He fluffed his feathers. How do you plan to get them back up there? We thought about balloons, Lily said, but we don't have any. Or a really tall ladder, Nova added. Or a catapult. I thought about a catapult. Oliver chuckled. A catapult? My dear star, you'd go flying in all directions. You might crash into the moon. Nova gasped. Oh no, I don't want to bonk the moon. Lily bit her lip. So, do you have a better idea? Oliver blinked and thought for a moment. Then, with a wise nod, he said, There is only one thing powerful enough to lift a star back into the sky. Lily and Nova leaned forward. What? The north wind, Oliver whispered. Lily's eyes widened. The north wind? Oliver nodded. A great and powerful gust that sweeps across the land. But it only comes when the Windkeeper calls it. Who's the Windkeeper? Nova asked. A magical fox who lives atop Skyreach Hill, Oliver said. If anyone can send you home, it's them. Lily looked toward the distant hills. They seemed so far away. Skyreach Hill, that's a long walk. The sun isn't waiting, Oliver hooted. You'd better hurry. Lily nodded firmly. Then we better get going. Nova bounced excitedly. Yes! To Skyreach Hill! Oliver flapped his wings. Good luck, little star. And Lily? Be careful. The night can be full of surprises. Lily grinned. I like surprises. And with that, she tucked Nova safely in her hands, and they set off on their journey into the night. Chapter 3, The River's Secret. Lily walked carefully through the moonlit forest, holding Nova close. The trees stretched high above them, their leaves whispering in the night breeze. Crickets chirped, and somewhere in the distance, a frog gave a loud ribbit. Nova shivered. It's so dark out here. Does the forest have monsters? Lily shook her head. Nope, just friendly creatures, and maybe some grumpy raccoons. Nova's glow flickered. Grumpy raccoons sound just as scary as monsters, Lily giggled. Don't worry, if we see one, I'll just tell them you're a glowing marshmallow and they'll run away. Nova gasped. I do not look like a marshmallow. You kinda do. I do not. Lily just smiled and kept walking. Soon they heard the sound of water trickling over smooth stones. The trees opened up, revealing a shimmering river under the moonlight. It was so still, it looked like a giant mirror reflecting the sky. Nova wiggled excitedly. Ooh, I can see myself! Lily leaned over the water. Me too, it's like looking into another world. Just then the water rippled and a figure appeared. A glowing, silvery shape that danced on the surface like a floating ribbon. Nova gasped. What's that? The figure twirled and spun, then spoke in a soft musical voice. I am Marigold, the spirit of the river of reflection. Lily blinked. You live in the river? Marigold giggled. Oh, I am the river. I listen to the moon, whisper to the fish, and carry secrets on the waves. Nova bounced. Oh, do you know any star secrets? Marigold swirled around them. I know that you are far from home, little star, and you seek the Windkeeper. Lily's eyes widened. Wow! How did you know? Marigold's voice was like a lullaby. The river hears all, but Skyreach Hill is still far away and time is slipping like water through fingers. Nova wiggled anxiously. Oh no, what do we do? Marigold's glow shimmered. The Windkeeper will not answer just anyone. Only when the wind sees a light bright enough will it come. Nova drooped. But I used to shine bright. Now I'm just kinda twinkly. Lily thought for a moment. Maybe there's a way to make you glow again? Marigold whispered. There is a magic in songs, in laughter, in love. The brighter your spirit, the brighter your light. Nova bounced. So I just have to be extra happy? Marigold swirled again, her voice like a ripple in the water. Perhaps, or perhaps you must remember what it feels like to shine. Lily reached out and touched the water, making tiny ripples. Nova, when do you feel happiest? Nova blinked. Oh, when I'm with my star friends. We play tag across the sky and tell jokes about planets. Lily grinned. Tell me. 1. Nova wiggled. Okay. Why did Saturn bring a party hat to the solar system? Lily shrugged. Why? Nova bounced. Because it had the best rings. Lily giggled. That was so bad. Nova wiggled proudly. Thank you. As they laughed, Nova's glow grew brighter, just a little. Marigold's voice floated over the water. Yes! Hold on to that joy. You will need it when you reach the Windkeeper. Lily stood up. Then we should go. Thank you, Marigold. Marigold twirled once more. Follow the river's bend. It will lead you to Skyreach Hill. Lily held Nova close and started walking along the riverbank. Nova whispered, Lily? Yeah? Nova wiggled happily. You're my new favorite human. Lily smiled. And you're my favorite marshmallow. Nova groaned. I am not a marshmallow. Their laughter echoed through the night as they followed the river, the first hints of dawn creeping ever closer. Chapter 4, The Race Against Time. Lily and Nova followed the river, stepping over smooth stones and dodging low-hanging branches. The water whispered beside them, just like Marigold had said. But as they walked, the sky began to change. The deep black of night was turning into a soft purple blue. Nova gasped. Oh no, the sun is waking up. Lily picked up the pace. We're almost there. See that big hill? That must be Skyreach Hill. It was huge, a steep, grassy slope stretching high into the sky. At the very top stood a single twisted oak tree, its branches dancing in the wind. Nova wiggled anxiously. Do we have to climb that? Lily nodded. Unless you have a secret jetpack, I don't see any other way. Nova sighed. I knew I should have packed a jetpack. With determination, Lily started climbing. The grass was damp with morning dew, making the ground slippery under her feet. Whoa! Lily wobbled, flailing her arms. Nova bounced wildly. Stay balanced! Think mountain goat thoughts! Lily giggled. I don't even know what a mountain goat thinks about, Nova shrugged. Probably how not to fall. Step by step, they climbed higher and higher, but just as they reached the middle of the hill, a strong gust of wind blasted past them. Whoosh! Lily ducked, holding Nova tight. What was that? Nova squinted up at the tree. I think that was him. From beneath the tree, a shadowy figure stretched and yawned. A long, fluffy tail curled around the trunk. Then, slowly, a magnificent fox stepped into the moonlight. His fur was silver and gold, glittering like stardust. His bright blue eyes twinkled as he studied them. Ah, he said in a deep, velvety voice. A visitor. Lily caught her breath. Are you the Windkeeper? The fox tilted his head. Some call me that. Some call me the Whispering Breeze. Others call me Steve. Nova blinked. Your name is Steve? The fox chuckled. No, but wouldn't that be funny? He sat down and wrapped his tail around his paws. Now, why have you come? Lily stepped forward. Nova fell from the sky. We need the north wind to take them home before the sun rises. The Windkeeper's ears twitched. Ah, a fallen star. That's rare. He stretched lazily, then fixed his gaze on Nova. Can you still shine? Nova wiggled uncomfortably. A little. The Windkeeper sighed. That's not enough. The north wind only comes for the brightest lights. Lily's heart sank, but Marigold said joy makes stars shine brighter. Nova's been telling jokes and laughing. The Windkeeper smirked. Ah, well, joy helps, but sometimes a star needs something more. Nova bounced nervously. What do I need? The Windkeeper's tail flicked. A song. Lily blinked. A song? The Windkeeper nodded. A song filled with love, wonder, and starlight. If your heart remembers where you belong, your glow will return. Nova wiggled anxiously. I don't know any songs. Lily smiled. I do. She took a deep breath and started to sing softly. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Nova gasped. Hey, I know that one! Lily kept singing, her voice gentle and warm. As she did, Nova's light grew brighter. First a tiny flicker, then a warm golden glow. The Windkeeper's eyes sparkled. Ah, there it is! Nova wiggled with excitement. Lily, I feel twinkly again. Lily beamed. Good. Now let's get you home. The Windkeeper lifted his nose to the sky. The wind around them shifted, swirling like an invisible dance. Then, with a single whisper, he called, Come forth, North Wind. The air stilled for just a moment. Then, whoosh! A powerful gust swept across the hill, wrapping around Nova like a soft embrace. The little star giggled as they floated up into the sky. Lily watched, her heart both happy and a little sad. Goodbye, Nova. Nova twinkled brightly. Goodbye, Lily. Thank you for being my friend. And with one last sparkling wink, Nova disappeared into the night. Lily stood there, watching the sky. The first hints of sunrise began creeping over the horizon, painting the sky with soft pink and gold. The Windkeeper stretched and yawned. Another job well done. He glanced at Lily. You have a good heart, little human. Lily smiled. Thank you. The Windkeeper gave a final flick of his tail and vanished with the breeze. With a happy sigh, Lily turned and started home, just as the morning sun peeked over the hilltop. Chapter 5. A Twinkling Goodbye. By the time Lily reached her house, the sky was painted in soft pinks and oranges. The last stars were fading into the morning light, and the world felt sleepy and quiet. She tiptoed across the yard, her feet damp from the cool grass, and slipped back inside. Her room was just as she had left it. Her blankets were still bunched up, her teddy bear was waiting on the pillow, and the soft glow from the rising sun peeked through the curtains. Lily yawned so big that her whole face scrunched up. She climbed into bed and pulled the covers over her shoulders, her heart warm and full. Nova was home. She stared up at the ceiling, remembering the way Nova had bounced, wiggled, and argued about looking like a marshmallow. She giggled sleepily. Just as her eyelids started to droop, a tiny thought popped into her head. What if, she whispered. With a sudden burst of energy, she kicked off the covers, shuffled out of bed, and hurried to the window. The sky was brighter now, the last bits of night fading away. But then, just above the horizon, she saw it. A single bright twinkle. Lily's heart leaped. It was Nova. The little star blinked once as if saying, I made it! I'm okay! Lily pressed her nose against the glass, smiling. She lifted her hand and gave a tiny wave. Nova twinkled one more time. Lily yawned again, this time so big she nearly fell over. Good night, Nova, she whispered, even though morning had already arrived. She crawled back into bed, her pillow soft and cozy. And as she closed her eyes, drifting into dreams, she knew one thing for sure. Even in the biggest sky with the most stars, Nova would always be her star. And if she ever needed to find them, all she had to do was look up. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more incredible children's bedtime stories.